Rebel forces in Syria have captured the city of Homs. This is a major blow to the government of Bashar al-Assad. Homs is a strategic city. It sits on the main highway between Damascus and Aleppo. The capture of Homs is a significant victory for the rebels. It shows their growing strength. The battle for Homs was fierce. It lasted for several weeks. Rebel forces, led by Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, eventually overwhelmed government troops. The city is now under rebel control. The fall of Homs is a major turning point in the Syrian civil war. It gives the rebels control of a key city. It also puts them within striking distance of Damascus. The capture of Homs is a major setback for Assad. It shows that his grip on power is weakening. The international community is now watching closely to see what will happen next. Damascus, the capital of Syria, is on edge. Rebel forces are advancing on the city. Residents are fearful of what might happen. There are reports of shortages of food and supplies. The Syrian military is preparing to defend Damascus. They have set up checkpoints and roadblocks throughout the city. There is a heavy military presence on the streets. The atmosphere in Damascus is tense. Many residents are afraid to leave their homes. The streets are largely deserted. There is a sense that something is about to happen. The rebel advance on Damascus is a major escalation of the Syrian civil war. It is unclear what will happen next. However, the situation is very dangerous. Bashar al-Assad's grip on power is weakening. The rebel capture of Homs is a major setback. Assad is facing growing pressure from both inside and outside Syria. Iran, a key ally of Assad, has begun to withdraw its support. Iran has been a major backer of the Syrian government throughout the civil war. However, it appears that Iran is now reassessing its position. Russia, another key ally, has also been providing less support to Assad. Russia has been carrying out airstrikes against rebel targets in Syria. However, these airstrikes have been less frequent in recent months. Assad is facing growing opposition within Syria as well. There have been large protests against his rule in recent months. The Syrian economy is also in a state of collapse. The weakening of Assad's grip on power is a significant development in the Syrian civil war. It is unclear what will happen next. However, the situation is very fluid. The international community is grappling with the Syrian crisis. The situation is complex and there are no easy solutions. The United States has been reluctant to get involved in the Syrian civil war. The US has provided some support to rebel groups. However, it has not taken any direct military action against the Assad government. The United Nations has been trying to broker a peace deal between the Syrian government and the rebels. However, these efforts have been unsuccessful so far. The Syrian civil war has already claimed the lives of hundreds of thousands of people. It has also created a massive refugee crisis. Millions of Syrians have been forced to flee their homes. The international community is divided on how to resolve the Syrian crisis. Some countries, such as the United States, believe that Assad must step down from power. Other countries, such as Russia, support the Assad government. The Syrian civil war is a tragedy for all involved.